What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Good morning to you. I'm singing to y'all like y'all my child. That's our morning song. Hold on, let me put you on the tripod. Well, it's definitely not a tripod. Hold on, guys. Actually, let me hold you down for a second, and then I'll put you up. But good morning, good morning, good morning. Wow. I haven't been on, I have not counted, so I don't know, but I just know that I have not been able to post a video or do a video in a while. So I'm here. I'm actually a little tired this morning, but today is a really good day, and I'm gonna make it through. And then all I'm gonna say is I'll be able to rest after today. So I'm just gonna let y'all come up in here and join me with this conversation. I really want to talk about mentorship as an adult. I really, 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 really value mentorship in any capacity, but I just think it's something really special about having good counsel and mentorship around you as an adult. It's really invaluable. It really, really is. And it doesn't have to be career related. It doesn't have to be specialty related or anything like that. But sometimes, like when you're younger, mentorship shows up in a sense of like just a good model person. You know what I mean? It's really not, for the most part, any craft or gift attached to it all the time. Now, you may, like this girl that I did classes with, modeling classes with, she looked at me as like her mentor and her poise and runway coach or whatever. So it was like, that was different. But I started mentoring Savannah when she was 14. Savannah just turned 20 2 days ago. And I feel so bad because like the last year or so since I've had my child, like I haven't been as active in her life simply because, I have a child now and new mommy things and all that stuff. And she was also off at college. She still is in school. But, oh, good morning for the people who've never been on my channel before. Good gracious. My name is Soleil. Welcome to my channel. Yeah, new mommy things or whatever, but she just had a birthday and I just can't believe it. She's 20. It's really wild. But like I was placed into her life just as a role model, in general. But it came through a program in our area. That's how I met Savannah. We had some, like, we literally have the same initials. We are both twins. We both are very, very wise for our age. Like, I remember when I might have to sit y'all up. Hold on real quick. Well, I'm gonna still talk while I get this together. But I remember when we met and we were talking, I'm just like, yo, you are so wise beyond your years. And I had always been told that for my age, that I was wise. And then, like, to meet somebody. Hold on. To meet somebody, my car is a mess. I know y'all don't see that thing and stuff back there. Hold up, trying to position y'all. Okay. Boom. Yeah, okay. To meet somebody young as well and be able to tell them the same thing I had always been told was kind of cool, because makes me realize like how I must have come off to people at such a young age and having so much wisdom. So it was really cool. What else do we have in common? We had similar interests. Like, she was interested in possibly being a model and like photography and stuff like that. And she's just a good, genuine soul. Like, has the most beautiful smile. She's, just a beautiful girl. But I think one of the biggest things that stands out to me is her smile and how big it is, and just happy. But I brought that up, so I could talk a little bit about my mentorship and giving back to other people. But when I look back, I don't think that I've had a constant mentor throughout, adolescence, teenage to adulthood. So if you have that, consider yourself extremely blessed, because it's a blessing to have that constant. And it's nice, even though, like I said, the last year or so I've fallen off with how active I am in her life. Like, it's still a blessing to just know that we're connected. And I'm sure she feels the same way. Like, every chance she gets, she'll let me know like how special I am. And it's just a really good feeling to give and receive, the reciprocity of it. Like, because you benefit and the mentor benefits from that relationship, right? So I can look back on my journey with mentors who, you know, who mentored me and say that they've always been like sprinkled throughout my life. Like everywhere that I've been able to go, I feel I've been able to connect with somebody that like saw something more in me, where, you know, they could tell I wasn't being my best self, just kind of grew up, had a rough patch, and just didn't have the right community or environment, you know, they could tell. So they, while I was in their life, just kind of tried to keep me on the right path or whatever, and as best as they could. You know, people got families, they you know, they were probably busy as well, but the time that they were able to give to me, I will never forget it. I will never forget it. It was always a constant with those people speckled throughout my life, that they will always say the same thing. She's so bright, you know, she's so wise, she has so much potential, she's just misunderstood. And aside from that stuff, like just the wisdom that they gave me and the advice about life and stuff like that they gave me, I didn't listen then. Teenagers don't listen. That's not what you do when you're a teenager. You're figuring out the world. You're starting to see the world for what it is. You're starting to see people for what and who they are, your family for what and who they are. And it upsets you, and you're upset about it. Especially if you come from, like, if you were a troubled teen and you lived in the hood and stuff like that, you like pissed off, you know? And you don't want anybody to tell you nothing. So that's kind of where I was. I didn't listen at the time, but those seeds were planted. And I think that's why mentorship is so important, because you plant seeds. And the seeds were being planted as I started developing myself. I started watering those seeds. And now in my life, I'm starting to see the fruit of those seeds being planted and me watering them. It's such a beautiful, beautiful thing. So if you get a chance to mentor somebody, whether you feel like you know, you don't have the time, just do it. Just do it. It really matters. It doesn't matter if you meet somebody in the grocery store and you say a word to them and you don't know why you said what you said. It was God moving through you, but it impacted them for it could be that day. You put a smile on their face that day, or gave them the confidence that they needed that day, or it can stick with them for a lifetime. So it's just funny, because when I was placed in Savannah's life, I was at my worst. Like mentally, I was really going through some things. My anxiety was at an all-time high, and people saw it in me enough to be her mentor. They're like, you guys will be perfect for each other. She's gonna love you, you're gonna love her. And I really felt like I let them push me into it. Like I tried to share with the people at the organization that I don't have it in me to mentor nobody right now. Like my life, I'm figuring it out. Like I don't really know where I'm working at. Like I don't got insurance on my car. Like it was a mess, you know. And you needed insurance on your car to even like pick the kid up and take them places and stuff like that. It was just a mess. I was going through it, you know. And I didn't feel like I could lead anybody at that time, because I didn't know where the hell I was going. I didn't know where I was at. And I remember how high my anxiety was when I first met her. And she just loved me. Like her eyes just lit up, her smile. I'm just like, oh my God. So she carried me through that experience, you know, and being her mentor. And gave me the confidence that I needed to be her mentor. So it was a really cool exchange. And here we are years later, 6 years later. And she benefits and I benefit. But I brought all of that up to say that I have been pouring more into myself and investing more into myself for mentorship at this point in my life. And it is more specialty type stuff, like things that I want to learn and things that I want to do. And now that I'm old enough and I make money, like I can pay for those things. You know, it's really nice when you can be gifted somebody in your life that, you know, just drops in your life and they're an integral part of your life. But at some point, in order for you to get to the next level as an adult, you may have to invest in yourself. And you really do. Like to get the type of mentorship and knowledge that you want, you have to invest in yourself. So that's where I'm at. And I'm just so appreciative, because the moment I did invest in myself, like literally financially, like my life started to change. My mindset about things started to change. You know, I could do research on my own, picking and choosing who I want to listen to, But I've been noticing that people that really are great at what they do, and this is their craft, they have specialty type information to offer. And they've studied their craft so long that they know what they're talking about, and they're like a guru at it. Sometimes you really have to sit at people's feet and just let them pour into you. I was trying to do it on my own, but like these are people that know their craft and this is their life's work. And now I'm sitting at those people's feet and learning about what they know, because it's something I want to know and they are where I want to be at. So it's really nice. And I just say all that to say again to encourage you all to invest in yourself if you have the means. And if you don't, keep doing what you're doing. You know, you'll get to a point eventually where you'll be able to financially invest in yourself and get the knowledge that you need to go to the next level, whether it's personal development or about your craft or your life's work. You know, I encourage you to do it. It's so, so, so important. And the last thing I want to leave y'all with is just, you know, be mindful, pray for discernment, because I'm starting to realize that some people are more spiritually inclined than others, and some people have a gift of like reading and discerning spirits, and some people just don't practice. I don't want to say practice, but they don't sharpen their discernment. And I really need people to do that, especially when you follow anyone, because what I'm learning is that people out here, a lot of people, we have a platform, social media, anybody can get on here and be anybody they want to be, including myself. But for people, even watching me, like, I don't want anyone here unless you feel that this information resonates with you, you know? If you feel like we're not vibing and I'm on a different journey, then I don't, you know, I don't mind if you're not here. Which is why I don't promote my channel per se, because I want it to be you're here because, oh, I stumbled upon her and I resonate what she's saying. She's where I want to be. You know, she's giving me information that I didn't have. It's you know. But everybody, when you get on your platform, you lead with your experiences, your knowledge, and some people don't have the best background, which is okay. But a lot of people don't take the time to heal certain parts of their journey or connect with certain parts of their journey to understand how they're leading people, what place they're leading from. Are they leading from a place of pain? Are they leading from a place of trauma, abuse? We all do at some point, but like if you put yourself on a platform, any platform, or some people even put themselves on a pedestal and call themselves bishop and pastor and guru and this and that, but everybody doesn't operate at the same level of discernment to understand that some people shouldn't be in a place of leadership because you like the blind leading the blind. So I just want you to be mindful about the place that the information being shared with you is coming from, because it could really be detrimental to you and other people. So I say that to say, yes, get you great mentorship, listen to people and study and all that stuff, but just be mindful of who that person really is. And if you get that bad vibe, like a video popped up on my suggestions the other day, and I was really surprised that like the angle the girl was coming from. It was like about femininity, because I had been watching videos on femininity. Is that my phone? And I guess, you know, since she was talking about the same thing, she was suggested to me, but something about her, I was like, and the way she was sharing the information, like, was like to manipulate people. I'm like, I'm not in the business of manipulating nobody. So, you know, even though it was a topic that I was interested in, I discerned that right away, that that's not for me. And that's not to say she's a bad person, but for where I am and where I'm trying to be aligned, we weren't aligned. The information that she was sharing was not in alignment with who I am, my values, and where I'm trying to go and how I'm trying to do things. So yeah, be mindful, guys. Like really, really, really be mindful. Happy Sunday. Got my earrings, because I know y'all probably gonna ask, from Target for $9.99, honey. Okay, I thought they were so cute. I'm gonna go back and get other colors. They had like a color like this. They had a yellow color. I'm gonna go back and get that, like a mustard. Y'all know I love mustard. Yeah, so I'm gonna go. I have to work today. I'm gonna get these hours in, have some great appointments, and just be great. Y'all, I'm tired. I don't know if you can see it in my face or not, but I'm tired. But it's all good, because y'all would be coming in here as soon as I'm about to get off. But yeah, watch the replay. I hope you enjoy it. Leave your thoughts and your comments about everything that I said down below. Do you have a mentor? Was it hard for you to gain mentorship as an adult? Like, what benefits have you seen from mentorship? Have you had a bad experience with mentorship because you ran into, you know, a person that really wasn't who they claimed to be? Like, talk to me about that. I really want to hear from y'all, and I want to hear about your experiences centered around mentorship, because again, it's very, very, very important. It's a vital part of our lives. People always say, You know, we're not meant to be alone in terms of relationships, but that's people in general. Like, we need each other. So give back when you can. Share your knowledge and your wisdom, and again, be mindful of the place where you're coming from when you're sharing information. Like, is it a place of pureness? Is it out of love? And I'm talking to myself as well. So again, I will talk to y'all later. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, what you waiting on, girl? Go ahead and do that. I'm working on some stuff behind the scenes involving my channel as well. So when I'm able to share that information, I definitely will. But stay tuned. And again, we do have a PO box, y'all. So send products that align with my channel if you want love mail, whatever you want. Rose, no lie, girl, I emailed you back, sis. I haven't heard back from you. So I did hopefully try to get you some good information. But anyways, peace, y'all. Have a wonderful day. Bye.